So a few weeks ago, I was down in Sydney to get on the ice with NSA to do some demonstrating for a goalie school they run down there. This week, the regular coach wasn't available, so I was able to head down and take the class. It was an absolutely beautiful morning driving down there. I really enjoyed the trip down the freeway. It only takes about 2 hours and it's not so long where you get out and you're already tired from the drive. So anyway, I rock up in Sydney thinking there'd be 2 classes of 4 goalies, but this week I'd only got 3 for the first class and 2 for the second class, and they were all kids. So I decided that it was probably best not to do filming because I hadn't met most of them before and I hadn't met their parents, so I didn't want to just rock up and then shove a GoPro in all these kids' faces. So I headed back to Newcastle from a day of filming in Sydney and ended up with absolutely no footage, so it was a bit of a long drive home. Fortunately, I'd lined up to coach some goalies the next morning who'd come down from Brisbane for a tournament that's being held in Newcastle. It was super nice, super keen to learn, so we do have some footage of me coaching. Alright, so I just got into the room to get ready, and as you can see, there's a little bit of stuff in here. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get my goalie gear on in here or not, because I've got... This is my stall, so... yeah, I've got to jump on for this coaching, and yeah, then we'll see if we have to, you know, move our stuff halfway down the hall to get changed. But yeah, figure it out. Yep.
What I dropped, so I've never done the whole recovery.
Yeah. And that's it, like, and a lot of time, like coming over, if it is this situation, it's kind of tricky with this as well because we've got to kind of use the situation, but we've also got to detach ourselves from what we would do if the puck, because if I'm in this situation, oh actually no, if the puck's over there, I'm getting up actually every time. I'm only sliding if there's a chance that the puck is going to be attacking me again really quickly. Because if I slide, right, and I'm pretty good with RVH and getting up from RVH, but if I'm over here, right, I make that save and I slide over, and then I've got to kind of get up from my RVH to get out and do anything. So if that puck comes out, I'm over, right? And then it quickly gets bumped up. If it's anywhere except here, I'm not in my ideal position. I've got to try and push out and get up. And I do that a billion times, so I can do it. But I would much rather every time to go, bam, I'm up, and then I can wherever I need to. Yeah, well there you go, yeah. And as well, if we're up, I can always go down. That is so much faster and easier than being down and then going, oh shit, I gotta get up to make this save, you know? And we can't challenge anybody down there. We can't take a secondary shot. Like how many times has something come in, you're all over it, hits a shin pad, 5 meters that way and you're already down, and then it hits another shin pad, then it hits another shin pad, then it hits somebody in the arse, and then it's in the net. You know what I mean? So default, we're on our feet. Butterfly slide is a situational decision that we make, okay? That's what I want you to think, all right? So that coaching session was really good. Spent about an hour and 15 minutes or so on the ice. I think we got a lot of good work done. I think they're going to come out of it with a couple of things to work on when they go back to Brisbane and everything to really help out their game. So that's really awesome. I didn't end up following it up with a skate for myself. I would have just run out of time to get home in time for work. So really want to try and get back on the ice soon. It's been a couple of weeks now since I've been able to skate. So gonna see what we can do with organizing some ice time. But for now, it's time to go to work. absolutely beautiful morning this morning. The rainbow lorikeets are out. Just heading out to the gym. Today we're just going to focus on a little bit of leg power, a little bit of lateral movement. So that workout was actually really good. I was wondering how it was going to go. Like, it was only a 20-minute HIIT workout. Yeah, my legs are absolutely destroyed, so that's a good sign. I can actually eat some breakfast before I start work, which would be nice. All right, so now it's time to break down a few things that I've seen in the past year that I want to work on coming up to this season. So I was planning on getting videos together to show you guys these kind of things leading up to goals or up to me being out of position on a play or late for a play, but I was only able to get good footage for 2 games from last season because all the other games are either behind a paywall on a pay-per-view or I wasn't able to get very good footage video. So the 2 things that really stood out to me were my RVH movement and my movement when I was in butterfly. So here we've got that game where we lost against the Sydney Bears 3-4 in OT. So we've got that goal where I was down in RVH and kind of got caught going down when the play came straight to the front of the net. And so I was late to move over and they ended up scoring far side. So I'm not that worried about the goal. I'm more worried about my hesitation to go down into RVH before the goal even happens. Because really that hesitation to go down and the time that it takes me to react for that play really makes it hard for me to make that save. So secondly, we're going to have a look at my movement when I'm actually in butterfly. So what I notice is I'll go down, I'll make the first save, and if it's not tipped into the corner or if it's somewhere like off my shoulder or in my body and it just gets through my hands, instead of just repositioning my body and making a quick little adjustment, a quick little push and sliding across, I'm feeling like I've got to reach for it. And so that's getting me really out of position and just opening me up totally. It's really good that these are things that you can work on just with drills. So I've got a couple of guys that are pretty keen to come down and put shots on me. And as well as that, obviously, I'll be doing skating without shots just to get the movements better, just get better on my edges, better on my weight transition, and build the strength up so then I can actually do it when a puck's coming at me and I'm actually going from a stable position to a stable position rather than I'm making a push and then I'm seeing what happens. But anyway, that's all for me this week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hop down in the comments. Let me know what you think of these episodes. Let me know what you think of the different segments. Do you want to see more of this kind of stuff where we're just talking through situations? Or is this mega boring? I don't know what you guys think. And also, make sure you hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to start posting stuff every couple of days. So I might post a little bit more about one of the drills that I'm doing, a little bit of video from the ice, or just some photos. I've been taking photos with my GoPro and with my Sony when I go out, so I'm going to be sharing all that on my Instagram as well. And lastly, make sure you're hitting like and subscribe on the video, share it with your friends, share it with your teammates. Anyway, that's all from me this week. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.